part of the practice. So if you've just arrived, make sure you have a yoga block or a book. Both are as good as each other. Relax the shoulders down, soften the jaw. And taking your focus internally to your breath. The inhale in through the nose and the exhale out through the nose. Just taking time to settle. Settling into your physical body. Stepping out of your head, stepping into your heart, stepping out of this, your head and into this space, into the present moment, right here, right now. Embrace this time for you. On your next exhale, just lower your right ear, right shoulder, finding space into the left side of the neck. Breathe there. On your inhale, head to center. On your exhale, drop the head to the opposite direction. Inhale, head to center. Exhale, take the left hand to the right knee and the right hand behind you. As you inhale, lengthen your spine. Keep both sit bones grounded down. As you exhale, open your chest towards the right side. So on the inhale, find lift and length. On the exhale, twist and open. Come back through center. Take the right hand to the left knee, the left hand behind you. Just come into that twist on this side. So inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist into the left side. Do another one like that. So inhale, find lift and lengthen space. Exhale, twist. Come back through center. Take the hands behind you. Lift onto fingertips. So you're not leaning back, but you're actually using the hands to elevate you up. Inhale, lift your chest, your heart. Exhale, pull the shoulder blades together. Find space across your front body. Breathe into the belly. Another breath there. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Now grab your block or your book. So if you didn't get one, go and get one. You need it. You must have a book in the house, for sure. So let's start. You only have the block nearby. Take the hands around the backs of the thighs. We're going to move a little through the spine. So on your inhale, pull your shoulders through your knees, pull your shoulders back, look up. And as you exhale, begin to extend back. So coming through seated cat-cow. Relax the shoulders down, tuck the chin around the spine. And do that again. Inhale, pull the shoulders through the knees, lift up, look up. Exhale, tuck the chin around the spine, shoulders down, lean back. And again, inhale. Exhale. Take one more here, inhale. Exhale. Nice. Come back to center. Grab your block. Now, you're going to take hold of your block or your book, the outside. So you're going to hold it like this. Now, don't grip it. You're not gripping around the block. You're actually pushing the block through the palms of your hands. That's the position. So don't grip it. Just use the palms of the hands and make sure the heel of the hands are on the block. Very important. Okay. Take the arms out in front of you. Come onto the toes. Pull the lower belly in and draw your knees together. And you're going to lift the knees to hover. No, the feet to hover. So lift up. Now as you're doing this, I want you to crush the block between the hands. And just have the block just out in front of you just to begin. So engage through lower belly. Squeeze the knees together. Continue your breath. Now be aware of your chin. Doing this kind of jutting forwards thing. Pull it back in so you're active through the back of the neck. And what will happen is all of a sudden you'll feel the abdominals work a little harder. It just helps to get your transverse abdominis working as you draw the chin in. It's because the magic of our body and how it's connected. Take another breath. Place the feet down, place the block down. Let's work through the spine again. So inhale, pull shoulders back, look up. Exhale, tuck the chin around the spine, lean back. And again, inhale, pull shoulders back, look up, arch the back. Exhale, tuck chin around the spine. 2 more like that. 2 more. So connect the movement to the breath. Relaxing the jaw and just making what it is, not trying to force or push. It's just this movement that we're creating through our body to find release, to find openness, to find connection. 1 more. Exhale, touch chin around spine, lean back. Yeah, come back to center. Grab the block again. So crush the block between the hands. When you crush the block as well, make sure that you're not, just have a look at my shoulders a minute, make sure you're not jutting your shoulders forwards. Pull the shoulders back into their socket so that the joint, you've got the stability muscle of the shoulders working and active. Alright, the toes come, the feet together, the knees together. Lift the toes to hover. Maybe this time the heels lift a little higher. Maybe this time the arms go up higher above your head. Maybe you do one or the other. Now crush the block between the hands, look forwards and draw the chin in. Pull lower belly in and breathe. This makes it a little bit more intense. Lift up out of the waist. Make sure you're on the sit bones and not leaning back too much. Woo. Take another breath. Inhale. Exhale. Place the feet to the ground. Well done. You're taking a little lie down onto your back. So lay yourself back and find your block once again. So we're going to continue this work into our center of our body, the abdominals. Grab the block. Push the block between the hands. So if I was about to come over to you right now, as much as I'd love to, then if I was to grab your block out of your hands, I wouldn't be able to get it because you'll be crushing it together. That's what you want to be doing. Sadly, I can't come and try that, but I want to trust you that you are doing that to stabilize the shoulders. Okay, so have the knees at 90 degrees. From here, you're going to take an inhale and extend the right leg forwards, and at the same time the arms go behind the head. Now as you exhale, draw the right knee in, lift up, and reach the block towards the toes. We'll go again. Inhale, the block comes behind the head, the left leg extends. Exhale, pull lower belly in and take your time, do it slowly. Reach for the toes. If you're beating me, then you're going too fast. Inhale, extend right leg. Arms go back. Exhale, draw in. And again, so get the shoulders off, get the head lifted, look to the toes. Left leg, inhale, extend back arms and left leg forwards. Exhale, lift up. Pull lower belly in and down. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, lift. Push lower back into the mat. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, draw in. Don't forget to crush the block. Stay with me. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, draw in. Take 1 more here. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, draw in. So you should be feeling that in your abdominals. If you're not, then you need to focus on this drawing, putting lower belly in, as your hip flexors might be doing a lot of the work. So try and take your time with it so it actually gets the abdominals, give the abdominals a chance to do the work. Now place the block between the knees, bring the feet back so you can reach for the heels. Lift the butt up, push, push, push through the soles of the feet. I want you to elevate up as much as you can through the hips. So you're tucking your pelvis under and feel the sit bones, so the sit bones underneath the butt towards the knees. Drive up and hold. And breathe. Crush the block between the knees. Stay with it, another breath. Slowly lower down. Well done. Ooh. So we're going to do that again. Grab hold of your block. Crush the block between the palms of the hands. Bring the knees at 90. Now this time, if you want to, you can actually extend the legs. So while I'm having the bend in the knee, you can extend the legs long. Your choice. Alright, take an inhale. Right leg goes forwards. Arms go back behind the head. If the legs are extended, then lift up towards the toes. Reach up to the toes. Reach, reach, reach. Pull lower belly in. Tuck chin in. Other side. Inhale, left leg forwards. Arms go back. Exhale, pull lower belly in and down. Reach up for the toes. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, draw in. Inhale, left leg. Now we're going to go for 4 more. Exhale, draw it in. This time if you have the opportunity to do both legs, you have the strength there, then go for that. If not, then just stick with what you're doing. Inhale, so you can have both legs going forwards or the right leg. Exhale, draw in, reach for the toes. Make sure you're not feeling this in the lower back, keep crushing the block. Inhale, both legs or single leg. Exhale, draw in. Ooh, 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Take 1 more here, inhale. Exhale. Place the feet down. Place the block between the knees. Ooh, drive the hips up towards the ceiling. Lift up, crush the block between the knees, tuck the pelvis under, lift, lift, lift. Breathe here. So stretching through the abs, but at the same time creating activation through the back body. Stay with the breath. Slowly lower the butt to the ground. Pop the block just to the side. Draw your knees into your chest, give your knees a little squeeze. And you're to rock and roll up and down the spine, like 3 or 4 times. If this doesn't feel so good for you on your lower back, then please just roll to the right side and make your way all the way over to come onto your hands and your knees. So plant the hips above the knees, get the hips above the knees, plant the hands into the ground, the shoulders above the wrists. Now take a little cat-cow here, inhale, lifting your gaze, arching the back. Exhale, tucking the chin, round the spine, pushing the ground away. And let's do 2 more like that. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more, inhale. Exhale. Take your hands a little further forwards towards the front of the mat. Tuck your toes under, make your way into downward facing dog. So this inverted V position, pedal out through the feet, finding space in the hamstrings and the calves. Breathing here. Feeling, releasing, stretching. And then when you're ready, just be still in the pose. So pushing the ground away, active and strong. On your inhale, make your way through the high plank. Stack the shoulders above the wrists. Really focus on pulling belly in, tucking pelvis under. Take an inhale as you exhale, 1 straight line all the way to the ground. Find that control. Untuck your toes, take a baby cobra in breath. Pull the elbows in, pull the shoulder blades together and push the tops of the feet down. Tuck your toes to downward facing dog. Breath here, inhaling. Exhale. Lift your heels high, bend your knees, take your gaze to your thumbs. You're going to walk the feet to the front of the mat. Take the feet hip width apart, bend the knees a lot and allow your upper body to just hang here. The head go, let the neck release. Allow the spine to release. And then release the elbows. Find your block, and you're going to just take hold of the block and then just unroll all the way up to standing. So the head is the last thing to lift, the head is the last thing to rise. Standing up, standing tall. Just take a moment there. Bring your feet together, grab your block, and crush the block between the hands. Now take an inhale and raise the arms up high above the head. So crush the block between the hands, bring the arms up towards the ears. Tuck your pelvis under loads. So rather than arching the back, tuck pelvis. Crush the block between the hands, take an inhale. As you exhale, keep crushing the block and drop the elbows at 90 degrees, so no more than that. Inhale, lift the block. Bring it all the way forwards. Out in front of you, exhale, pull the shoulder blades together, pulling the block in towards the chest. So we'll do that again. Now the more you crush the block, the more you're going to activate through the stop and through the shoulders. So extend the block forwards, inhale, over, above your head, exhale. Bend the elbows, inhale. Exhale, lift up, keep crushing the block. Inhale, bring it forwards. Exhale, bring the block into the chest. So keep squeezing, so we're activating shoulders. Keep tucking pelvis, engaging through belly. We'll do one more like that. So the more you crush the block, the more activation you'll feel in your back and your shoulders. Inhale, take it forwards. Exhale, lift. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bring the block forwards. And if you're thinking, what's she going on about? I'm not feeling anything. Now, for goodness sake, crush the block harder. Draw the elbows in. Inhale, extend it forwards. Exhale, release. So just relax the arms down. So we're going to do this a few times in different poses, just so that we've got this work on the strength in the mid and the upper back and the stability muscles of the shoulders. There's not much pull in any yoga practice, so we're creating this activation by using the block. Bring your feet together, take an inhale, bend through the knees, lift the block up above your head, bring your upper arms to your ears, pull your lower belly in. Squeeze the inner thighs together, slight tuck of your pelvis, and try and bring your upper arms by your ears. Take an inhale, crush the block between the hands. Take an exhale, forward fold to the ground. Pop the block down, take a halfway lift on your in-breath. Hands to the ground, right foot steps back, out breath. Inhale, chest and heart opens. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, make your way through the high plank. Exhale, elbows sweep waist, lower to the left. Take a baby cobra in-breath, so just warming through the body with some sun salutations. Exhale, tuck toes, make your way back, downward facing dog. Breath here, inhaling. Exhale. Take your gaze to your thumb, step your right foot forwards on your in-breath. The left foot joins the right on your out-breath. Soften the knees, inhale and rise up to standing, lift up, reach up. Hands connect above the head in prayer. Exhale, hands to your heart. Take another one like that. Inhale, the arms rise high. Exhale, forward fold. Just keep it simple to open the body. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot steps back behind you. Chest and heart opens on your in-breath. Downward facing dog on your out-breath. High plank as you inhale and roll it forwards. This time your option is Chaturanga Dandasana, elbows to waist. Baby cobra will come through your upward facing dog on your in-breath. Downward facing dog on your out-breath. Take a breath, inhale. Exhale. Gaze to your thumbs, left foot steps forwards between the hands. Help it out if it doesn't get there, remember. So if it doesn't reach all the way forward, you just take your left hand, left ankle, and give it a little helping hand. Right foot joins left to fold forwards. Inhale, rise up to standing, lift up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Let's go again. Inhale, arms rise high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. This time as you exhale, step or jump back onto high plank. Take an inhale as you exhale, Chaturanga or lower to ground. Upward facing dog on your in-breath. Downward facing dog on your out-breath. One breath, inhaling. Exhale. Heels rise, knees bend, gaze to your thumbs, step or jump feet to hands. Take an inhale, rise up to standing, lift up, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart. One more time. Inhale, the arms rise high, lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands to the ground once again. Step or jump back and come straight through your Chaturanga if that's available for you. Upward facing dog, in breath. Downward facing dog, out breath. Breath here, inhaling. Exhale. Lift the heels, bend the knees, gaze to your thumbs, step or jump feet to hands. Inhale, rise up, lift up, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Take a breath there. You should be feeling a little warmer. Hopefully. Make sure you have a block nearby. Feet are together. Big toe joints connect. Take an inhale, bend into your knees, take Utkatasana chair pose. Now as you exhale, I want you to sweep the floor with the hands, sweep back and come up, and lift up. So you can come onto the balls of the feet into diver's pose. Woo! Inhale, bend through the knees. Exhale, diver's pose. You sweep back with the hands. Find that control. I haven't got it. Inhale, bend. Exhale, sweep back. One more time. Inhale, bend. Exhale, sweep the hands back. Active and strong through the legs. Inhale, bend. Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Take a halfway lift on your in-breath. Hands to the ground, step or jump back, Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Take a breath there, inhaling. Exhale. Let's have another one, inhale. Exhale. Right leg rises on your in-breath. Now draw your right knee to your right wrist on your out-breath. Get the stack with the shoulders above the wrists. Inhale it to right wrist. Exhale it to right elbow. Inhale, right knee to right wrist. Exhale it to elbow. Inhale, right wrist. Exhale, elbow. Just one more like that. Inhale, right wrist. Exhale, right elbow. Draw it back on your in-breath. Step the right foot forwards on your out-breath. Now, make sure you've got this stacking of knee above the ankle. I hope you're still with me. Don't leave me, I need you. Keep the knee stacked above the ankle, grab your block, and rise up, taking high lunge. So you've got the block between the hands, so if you're gripping it like I am, then just stop gripping it and crush the block. Take an inhale. From here, as you exhale, sink down into the legs. Inhale, drive up, so keep hold of the block. Exhale, down into the legs. Inhale, drive up. Exhale, down. Two more like this. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Make sure that the knee is above the ankle. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Now hold the pose low. Back knee hovering. Take an inhale here. Bring the block forwards. Exhale, bring the block into the chest. Squeeze and stay in your legs. Inhale, extend the block forwards. Exhale, lift. Inhale, drop. So like a tricep. Press behind the head. Lift up. Inhale. Exhale, forwards. Tricep extension. Inhale, draw the block into the chest. Pull shoulders back. Exhale, extend. Stay in your legs. You've got this. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Inhale, drive up, crush the block. Exhale, forwards. Inhale, bring the block in. Exhale, extend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift the block up. Place the block to the ground. Extend through your right leg and go, ah! So you should have felt some work into that right leg for sure, right? Yes. I know you just said yes. Stretch into the back of that right leg, maybe the toes come back towards you. We're going to stay in this right leg. Now, ground your left foot, and we're coming into warrior two pose, but grab your block. So lift all the way up. So warrior two legs. So bend your right knee. Make sure the heel of the right foot is in alignment with the arch of the left. Grab your block. Now bend your right knee loads. Crush the block between the hands. With the crush of the block, just keep that upper body. You're going to lean forwards as if you're coming to an extended side angle, but you're not actually leaning on that right leg. By the way, if this is too much with the block, then you can just come into the pose. Okay, so you're going to take a side lean. Now activate right sideways, left sideways. Pull belly in, pull lower upper ribs down. Grab the block. Take an inhale, extend. Take an exhale, bring the block to the chest. Do that again. So take an inhale, extend. Exhale, bring the block to the chest. Do that one more time. Stay in the legs. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring the block to the chest. Inhale, lift up. Extend through right leg. And so this time with legs straight, so like Trikonasana, legs, so triangle. Now shift your left hip back, tuck your pelvis, engage through your legs, and lean over so as if you're coming into triangle pose, but grab your block. You might want to go into triangle pose, kind of understand and feel it in your body if that helps you. And again, the block between the hands, crush the block, pull up through the thighs, pull lower belly in. If this is too much on your lower back, then please support yourself as normal. Or if you want a little bit more of a challenge, push the block between the hands and extend forwards. Inhale. Bring the block in, exhale. Do it again, inhale. In, exhale. One more, inhale, push up, draw up through the kneecaps. Draw the block in, exhale. Awesome, come up to standing. Hey, turn the heels in. How you doing out there? Sink down into the legs. Draw the knees out. If you saw my post earlier, I mentioned we were going to work on abs and booty and legs. And we're doing upper body too, obviously. Alright, so from here, now get down into your goddess pose, bend the knees. Be aware of your knees kind of doing this caving in thing, like push the outer blades of the feet down. Take an inhale, extend the block forwards. Exhale above the head. Inhale, bend at the elbows. Exhale, extend up. Inhale, forwards. Exhale, pull the elbows in. Pull the shoulder blades together. If you've got big boobs, then bring the block underneath the boobs. Inhale, extend forwards. Exhale, lift. Bend. Inhale. Work with the breath. Exhale, lift. Inhale, forwards. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, lift. And forward, sorry. Exhale, lift. Inhale, bend. Oh, you're feeling your legs. Sink into them more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forwards. Inhale into the chest. Exhale, extend your legs. Turn your toes inwards. Take an inhale, lift your chest and your heart. Take an exhale, forward fold to the ground. So you might use your block or your book, whatever you're using underneath the hands, or you might just pop it to the side. Not too far because you know you'll need it. Let the head and the neck relax. Feel release and space into the backs of the legs, into the lower back. Another breath. Take an inhale, halfway lift. Take an exhale, walk your hands around to frame your right foot. And make your way back, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog on your in-breath. Down dog on your out-breath. Take a breath here, inhaling. Exhaling. Right, are you ready? Other side. You know what's coming now? So fun. Left leg rises, inhale. Left knee, left elbow, exhale. Get the shoulders stacked above the wrist. Inhale it to the knee to the wrist. Exhale, draw it up towards the elbow. Inhale, knee to wrist. Exhale to elbow. Inhale to wrist. Exhale to elbow. One more time. Inhale to wrist. Exhale to elbow. Inhale, kick back, three-legged dog. Exhale, left foot steps forwards between the hands. Lift up, grab your block. High lunge. So get the block above the head, lift your back heel, stack the left knee above the left ankle. And bend down into that. So bend your back knee, tuck your pelvis under, engage through the center of the body. Crush the block between the hands, remember, don't grip. Inhale, lift up, extend, with the chin in. Exhale, lower. Inhale, drive up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Just last one here. Exhale, lower. Now hold low. Take the block forwards. Take an inhale, lift the block up high. Take an exhale, crush the block between the hands and lower it behind the head. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forwards. I'm laughing because my right leg is killing me. Take it into the mid-back, extend forwards. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward, sink lower. Inhale, block into chest. Exhale, extend. Inhale, lift. Push through the floor. Exhale, behind the head. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forwards with the block. Bring it to the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Take it forwards. Lift it up. Stay with the breath. One more. Bend at the elbows. Push it up. Bring it in. Elbows to chest. And then pop the block to the ground. Extend through left leg. I hope you're crying with me. My legs have worked hard this week. Draw the toes back. Breathing into the back of that left leg. Finding that release. Don't worry about the left leg being straight. Just be in a place where you can find some kind of relief. Take a bend in that left knee. So this time grounding the right foot. Going into warrior two legs. Grab your block. So align the hips, the shoulders above the hips, and make sure the left knee is stacked above the left ankle. Push the outer blade of that right foot down. Grab the block between the hands, crush the block, sink into that left leg, push the block, and bring the block so kind of like the flat side towards your chest. And then lean over as if you're coming into that extended side angle, but not relaxing. Unless, of course, when I say relaxing, not placing the forearm on the knee, the thigh, but unless, of course, you can, obviously, if you need to, it's okay. Take an inhale, extend. Take an exhale, crush the block, bring the block into the chest. So you get all this mid-back activation by crushing the block. Do it again, inhale, extend. Exhale, draw it in. One more, inhale, extend. Exhale, draw in. Awesome, come up to center, extend your left leg. When I say awesome, it's because you are awesome. We're doing this, we got this. Right, tuck pelvis under. Coming into that Trikonasana triangle pose. So you might come into the position, find the position, tuck pelvis lows, pull lower ribs down. So you've got this center of your body really active. Bring the block back to the chest. We go again. So pull up through the kneecaps, tuck under through your pelvis. Everything is active to hold you there. Inhale, extend. Block or book, remember, exhale. If you use the book, I bet you're like, God, I wish I used the lighter one. Inhale, extend. Exhale, draw in. One more like that. Inhale, extend. Exhale, draw in. Awesome, come all the way up, soften that left knee, rise up. Heels in, toes out. So coming into goddess pose, sink into your legs, bend your knees. Open the chest up, draw the chin in. Take an inhale, extend the block forwards. Exhale above the head. Inhale, bend. So remember, only go to 90 with the elbows, not lower. Tuck pelvis, out to flare the ribs. As I like to do, don't do that. Lift up, bring it forwards. Inhale, draw it into the chest, squeeze, pull shoulder blades back and down, draw the chin in. Exhale, extend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend up. Exhale, forwards. Inhale, pull the block into the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, extend. You sink deeper in the legs. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, forwards. Inhale, block into chest. Exhale, ease out of that. Well done. Turn the toes in. Pop the block just to the ground. And take a little release in the chest. Interlace the fingers behind your back. Inhale, lift up, chest and heart. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. So try and bring the the heel of the hands together and also create a slight bend in the elbows. This will open up across your chest loads more. Rather than just doing this, you know, you like sink into the joints. If you actually create this connection through heel of the hands and bend the elbows, it's like a whole different ball game. Another breath. One arm, release the hands. Breath here. Take a look towards your left toes. Take the hands either side of the left foot. Push back, downward. Sorry, push back into high plank. Come in a chaturanga. Upward facing dog, in breath. Downward facing dog, out breath. Breath here, inhaling. Exhale. Lower the knees to the ground. Sit the butt back to the heels. We're going to work into working on our chaturanga. So each time I've done this yoga conditioning class, I'm getting you to work a little bit more into your chaturanga to improve it, to get stronger. And what we've done as well is by using the block, we've created a lot of activation, stability in through the shoulder muscles. So actually, those muscles are kind of awake and working if they weren't already. So it helps you with your chaturanga loads. So we're going to keep the knees down, but draw the knees back so that you're in a plank, but on your knees. If you find it hard to find like the right position, come to a high plank and then lower the knees down. It kind of always helps. Be aware of just sticking your butt out. When you tuck your pelvis under, so you feel the whole of the entire body is actually lighter. You feel your abdominals activate, your butt activate. Draw your shoulders forwards of the wrist. Turn the eye of the elbow so it's facing forwards and grip the fingers to the ground, so like you're clawing the mat. Take an inhale here. Exhale, elbows to waist. So just halfway. Inhale, push the ground away. Exhale, elbows to waist. Inhale, push the ground away. Exhale, elbows to waist. It's like a tricep push-up. Inhale, push the ground away. Exhale, elbows to waist. Inhale, push away. Do your best. Squeeze the butt, pull the belly in. Exhale, elbows to waist. Inhale, push the ground away. Exhale, sink the butt back towards the heels. Lift the chest up. Turn the palms of the hands facing up. Just take a few moments here. If you got one of those, then awesome. If you got all five, then great. Either way, it's great. You're great. Just gradually building up, gradually working on some strength into the upper body. Do your best. That's all you can ask, right? All we can do is our very best. And also remembering not to give in when things get a little bit tough. You've got to carry on. Work through that. Some days it's okay to give in as well though. Alright, enough chatter. We can do one more, okay? Now I'm going to go 5 again. Option is knees. If you want to go onto the toes, then and lift your knees up, then please feel free, don't let me stop you. But be aware of like sagging through the hips, and be aware if you're only going to do like a little mini chaturanga, you still want to get the full range of movement. You're better going onto the knees and getting full range to build up strength rather than just to kind of half-heartedly do it. Okay, so come into high plank. Ground through the feet. Make sure you've got the shoulders forwards of the wrist. This will make a huge difference to your chaturanga. So, lower, halfway. We're doing 5. That's 5. 4. Push the ground away. 3. Woo, 2 more. 2. Last one. And 1. Well done. Sit the butt back to the heels. Lift your chest up. It's actually finding that control rather than just sinking into the ground. Close down your eyes. Breathe here, inhaling. Exhale. Another one. Inhale. Exhale. Grab your block. You're going to place the block just in front of the mat. Plant the hands to the ground and make your way into your downward facing dog. You're doing amazing. You've nearly made it. Right leg rises, inhale. Right knee, right elbow, exhale. To right wrist. To elbow. To wrist. To elbow. One more. To wrist. To elbow. Kick back, inhale. Right foot steps forwards, exhale. Grab your block between your hands. Lift up with the block. Ground your right foot. Bend into your right knee. Now take an inhale, lean forwards over right thigh. Take an exhale, come into warrior three pose. Keep the upper arms to the ears. Inhale, draw the left knee into the chest. Keep crushing the block. Exhale, extend left leg forwards. Inhale, draw left knee into chest. Exhale, step back. Warrior three. Left foot lands. Come into your warrior two pose. Keep the block into the chest. Look in front of the right toes. Come into Ardha Chandrasana, floating half moon. So ground through the right foot and lift up through the left. Now, working on staying here, or if you can, you extend the block forwards. When I say forwards, I mean towards the right side. Bend your right knee. Bring the block back into the chest. Grab it with your right hand. Take peaceful warrior. Inhale. Cartwheel the hands either side of the right foot. Push back, take chaturanga. Up dog, in breath. Down dog, out breath. Breath here, inhaling. Exhale. Left leg rises, inhale. Left knee, left elbow. Left wrist. Elbow. Wrist. Elbow. Wrist, kick back in breath. Left foot steps forwards between the hands, out breath. Grab your block. Lift up through the arms. Alright, so you know what's coming. Stay in that left leg nice and low in the lunge. Lean over left thigh. Right leg lifts. Keep the upper arms to the ears. Warrior three. Inhale, draw the right knee forwards. Exhale, extend the right leg. Inhale, bend right knee into chest. Exhale, kick back, warrior three first. Ground your right foot, come into warrior two. Take an inhale, lean over left leg, crush the block between the hands. As you exhale, lean, come into that floating half moon. Obviously the block to the ground is an option. Like, don't miss any of it out, or, well, do it if you want to. Lift the right leg. Option here, extend your arms. Hold. Bring the block back into the chest. Bend that left knee, ground your right foot. Peaceful warrior in breath. Cartwheel your hands either side of your left foot. Downward facing dog, out breath. Take a breath there, inhale. Exhale. Right, we're going to do one more of those, okay? Inhale, lift the right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. We've got it. To wrist, to elbow, to wrist, to elbow. One more time. To wrist, to elbow. Kick back, long behind. Right foot steps forwards between the hands. Grab your block. Don't give up on me. Don't leave me. I need you. Lift up. Exhale, sink into the legs. Crush the block. Inhale, lean over right thigh. Exhale, warrior three. Lift the left knee forwards in breath. So do your best with the block. If you need to bring it to chest, please do. Extend left leg. Bend left knee. Soften right knee, warrior three, you've got it, control. Crush the block, ground your back foot. Bend your right knee, bring the block to the chest. Take a lean over that right thigh, gaze down in front of the right toes, come into that Ardha Chandrasana floating half moon, lift the left leg, activate the back leg. Extend the arms forwards is your option. Bring the block to the chest. Bend that right knee, take peaceful warrior in breath. Cartwheel the hands either side, pop the block to the ground. Take chaturanga here. Up dog on your in breath. Down dog on your out breath. Breath here, inhaling. Exhale. Inhale, left leg rises. Last one. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Left wrist, elbow, wrist, elbow, wrist. Kick back, inhale. Left foot steps forwards, exhale. Rise up, take high lunge. Sink into the legs. Lean over left thigh. Crush the block. Right leg lifts. Right knee draws forward, stand tall. Right leg extends. Right knee bends. Warrior 3. Ground your right foot. Bring the block into the chest. Warrior 2 legs. Gaze in front of left toes. Pull shoulder blades together. Lean into left leg. Right leg lifts. Take an inhale. Extend the arms forwards. Option. Breathe. Bring the block into the chest. Bend left knee, ground right foot. Peaceful warrior in breath. Hands either side of the left foot, pop the block or the book to the ground. Take downward facing dog. Lower the knees wide. Sit the butt back to the heels. Child's pose. Breathe here. Soften here. Everything release. You've nearly made it with one little extra bit of hard work to go and then it's done. So roll onto your belly. Grab your block or your book. And you're going to extend the arms out in front of you. Now, lengthen your arms. Bring the legs together, pushing the tops of the feet into the ground. And eventually you're going to have your forehead to the ground. And keeping the forehead where it is, but obviously for this one you might watch first. So, the forehead stays down. Crush the block between the hands, and all you're going to do is inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, lower. When I say lower, you're not going to lower it so it touches the ground, you're going to lower it so it hovers, unless of course you can't. So, this is quite a strong one on your mid-back, so depending on what's going on in that, but it's really good to work into that area, strengthen for your posture. Now, with your lower back, I want you to, rather than arching the back, I want you to tuck your bum under so your lower back is lengthened, so you're coming out of the lower back. You're using the strength of the shoulders. Alright, we're ready. Take an inhale with the block on the ground, take an exhale to lift up the block, keep the arms straight, crush the block. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Keep the forehead down. Keep the whole body still. Exhale, lift. Apart from lifting the block. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Stay with it. Inhale, lower. Keep tucking pelvis. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Just 2 more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Last one. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Relax the block down. Let the arms go alongside your body. Take your right ear to the mat and gaze to the left. Maybe shift the hips a little side and side. Oh, we're nearly done. We nearly made it. So strong now. Another breath. Alright, you ready? One more round. One more round and that's it. Alright. Okay. Block forwards, legs together, forehead to the mat. Let's do this. Tuck pelvis low, pull belly in, active legs. Inhale, exhale, sorry. Take an inhale with a block at the bottom. Take an exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale,
Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, keep crushing the block. Exhale, lift, tucking pelvis. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, head stays still. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 3 more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Last 2. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Last 1. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Well done. Block releases. Take the arms alongside your body. Hit your left ear to the mat and gaze to the right. Breath there, inhaling. Exhale. And again, inhale. Exhale. Make your way onto your back, so you're just going to roll over. Ooh. Pull your knees into your chest, give your knees a real good squeeze. And then take a happy baby pose here, so taking hold of the backs of the thighs and pulling the knees real wide down towards the armpits. Or if it's available for you, take hold of the outsides of the feet. Just make sure the soles of the feet are pointing up to the ceiling. You might rock a little side and side. Draw the knees into the chest. The knees are squeezed. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lower the knees over to the left side. The right arm goes out long to the right side. And just find a spinal twist here. So release. Back through center, hugging them in, and lowering knees to the right side, left arm to the left, find that release, that twist. And then knees back in towards your chest. And a hug, give them a squeeze. And then extending the legs forwards. Allow the toes to drop out to the sides. The palms of the hands to face up. Close down your eyes, release your ujjayi breath and just allow your body to relax into the earth. The effort is over. Surrender to everything you've created within your physical body, your mental, emotional, energetic body. Just surrender into it and just let it all happen. Relaxing jaw, step out of the battle of fights. Feel free to take ages laid in this position. If you can move it out into the sunshine, then please do that if it's sunny. If you're
Ready to come back, then just create some movements in your fingers and your toes. And draw the knees one by one into your chest. Taking a roll onto your right side, away from your heart. Gradually make your way up to seated. Palms down, facing up. Just notice your physical body. Notice your mind, your emotions, your energetic body. Notice it all. Notice your breath. Palms of the hands, they join together, the thumbs to stand into your heart space. Bowing your head to your hands in deep gratitude of your amazing body and what it's done, what it's achieved throughout your practice. Thank you so much for sharing it with me. Well done, keeping me going. Namaste.